Hello. Gross. There's like lotion on my neck from my scabs. Sorry, that's really gross. I just noticed it was there. Ugh. Anyway. So I'm on my drugs. Well, I'm on the pain meds right now. And then I'll go to bed in a little bit and I will get my Xanax so that hopefully I can get good sleep tonight, because I've been struggling with the sleeping. Hello, Sandra's Homespun Life. I have to apologize to all my YouTube people. I think I posted since my surgery. Did anybody see it? Because I know people were asking about it, like about me. So I feel bad, like I maybe was on like too much sedation or drugs or something that I didn't post it correctly. So maybe it never posted, and I'm so sorry if it didn't. But anyway. So yeah. It's been let's see. Well, that's not the right date. I don't know what the right date is. I think it's the 21st. Anyway, I don't know what day it is, but anyway. Hey, Rebecca. So surgery was on, hi, Nina. Surgery was on, I'm gonna take these off. They're hurting my head. Katie. Surgery was on the 2nd and finished on the 3rd. Wow, my legs look really tired now that I don't have my glasses on. That's funny. And I thought I did YouTube since then, but I may have accidentally deleted it. I'm sorry if I did. I look amazing, thanks. I don't really have tubes. Only a little bit. I don't feel amazing. A little better than when you last saw me. Yes, you did do a video on YouTube. It was about a week ago. Okay. That's what I thought. So, I've been hanging in there. I'm getting up, doing more stuff, which means more pain. No pain, no gain, or something. So, yeah, there's like all kinds of people that work with me. Thank you for praying. Really appreciate it. But like, we have respiratory therapist, occupational therapist, physical therapist, cardiac behavioral therapist, which he's like a kind of like a counselor, I guess, because he comes in and talks about like the emotional part and the mental part of it, making sure that mentally and emotionally I'm doing well or taking care of myself, because that's huge. And it is pretty hard to do. Sorry. Ugh. It's pretty hard to take care of. The medicines, well, first of all, anybody that's ever had like an illness or hospitalization or surgery knows like how like emotionally taxing it is. So there's that. But when all these medicines that I'm on, it just really changed me. Like I'm a different type of chemistry inside that I'm unable to handle or adjust to. But I cry a lot. I get angry. Things like that, frustrated. I'm not a mean person, so don't worry about that part. I just mostly tired and worn out. But yeah, the more that I'm getting up and doing stuff, the harder, like the harder it is, like the more it hurts. Yes. And meds affect my hormones and my everything. There's so much about like getting a transplant that I didn't even realize. Like, well, they tell you you're going to be on steroids. Okay, sorry, people are messaging me, not on here, and it's mixing up my screen. I wonder if there was a way I should try to turn that off before I do this, because that always happens to me. So you're going to be on steroids. You're going to be on anti-rejection medications. You're going to be on, what are they called? Antibiotics. And it'll be like a big ordeal. But yeah, so oh yeah, maybe you're right. Hold on. No, not that. Hold on, let me check something. Where is that? Oh, go back. I don't know where to find that. Oh, here. It's okay. I'll try better for next time. Sorry for that. So anyway, hi Anna. Oh my word. You guys are funny. So yeah, and then you also get, after transplant, you get high blood sugar. So you get to watch what that does to your body, which is fun. Everything's fun that happens. And then you stir it all together, all these fun side effects, and then you have me, an emotional mess. No, I'm okay. I do cry a lot, though. I feel so weird. Like, why do I cry? Anyway, I had some bad days. Hey, Poppy. I had some bad days with some, like, bad pains, stuff like that, but today, in general, has been pretty okay. Does not mean that I haven't cried, because I did. Just had to make sure I kept people on their toes. But yeah, just hadn't been sleeping well, but we have a plan for tonight that I'm gonna I look really weird. Like, my eyes look so sleepy. There, is that scary? I hope Molly's watching because she loves it when I do that. Those big creepy eyes. That helped. Oh, so the plan is when I go to bed tonight, I'm glad that I'm still entertaining. I'm the cool one. I'm gonna make sure that I get my Xanax. And then I will hopefully get good sleep. Fine, not cool. I'm the funnest. Funnest there is. And then tomorrow, can you be praying for me? I ask for prayer a lot, sorry. You don't have to pray if you don't want, but if you don't, then I'll cry. But, they're doing my second biopsy, so it's like oh, thank you, you guys. You're so nice. So it's supposed to be, where'd you find Audrey? Hi, Audrey. I didn't see her. But, hold on, I have to take a deep breath. It's hard to breathe. Deep breaths are hard. Oh, thank you, Tessie. I hope you're doing good. I haven't been keeping up with blogs, or whatever they're called, channels. But no, so it's supposed to be every week for the first however long. I'm supposed to get a biopsy of my heart, which is, they do that, like, for those of you that are familiar, like, they'll do it in a cath lab. So, they go through my neck, right where all those scabs are. And tomorrow it won't be my own doctor. I'm not sure who's doing it, but the team's pretty good, so I should be okay. And I just have to make sure that they give me medicine before, like the calming medicine or whatever. And then they put lidocaine in my neck. And then they send a catheter thingy down through something, an artery, and then they take out pieces of the heart. Joey told you about my long nails. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's really worried about that. They're very long. So that's what they're gonna do. They have to take another biopsy of the heart, of the new heart, and that'll show them if there's signs of rejection or infection, or what's another word that could rhyme with that? Collections. So they'll do that tomorrow. And I just get nervous. The cool thing is, for like a normal person, you have to do, like if you get like a normal heart transplant, you need to do a biopsy every week. But I guess for me, they don't have to, because they did a liver too. So they do, is it every other week or something? I don't know, but if things look good after the biopsy. Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot about that was on. You don't like it when my face changes colors? It was fancy. You're welcome. Dad's my manager, so he has to give me tips and clues, you know, to do things to get good reviews on here. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the liver thing? I don't know. So I guess I don't have to do heart biopsies like every single week. But whatever. I'll still have to do them for a very long time. I'm gonna put chapstick on. And then Katie, you asked a question. It was about, what can I eat? Is that what it said? I think that's what your question was. I can have whatever I want, but they do kind of like, well, I have to drink these things. These. Because in this bottle right here, it has 20 grams of protein. Oh, there's sugar, but there's 560 milligrams of potassium. Carbs. And then all kinds of vitamins. And it's important because with the pain, like from the incisions, ow, it, like when I start eating something, even when I feel hungry, I feel full right away because everything hurts. So, you know, that doesn't go so well. But sorry, trying to make sure this thing doesn't pull down. They took the steri strips off. Do you see? That's where my new heart went in. Right there. So I don't get super hungry, but I can eat pretty much whatever. One gets the chocolate kind. Yeah, actually, she said these are different than hers. These are the Ensure and Live. And Live. I don't know. but they come in vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. And then they have another kind called Ensure Clear. And I don't really like those as much, but they're like, it's kind of like juice or Gatorade or something. Yes, she gets Ensure Plus. You're right. And they actually don't taste bad. I don't mind them. I make sure that I drink them, though, because at least most of them. Because I want to make sure I'm getting all the nutrients that I need. But, like, a lot of times I'll order, you know, for my lunch or whatever. And when it gets here, I might not feel good. Might not want to eat it, but then I'll still try to drink my drink. So, ow. Sorry. Daddy says they prescribed olives, pickles, tater chips. Well, somebody snuck me some olives. A good reminder for us to always be thankful for the little things. I am finding that a lot. That there's lots of things that I can be thankful for. Even when I don't feel good. Like, I just can't even really believe that I'm here. Not that I wasn't like doubting God. Or that I would make it. Or that I would, or doubting my doctors or whatever. But it's just kind of like, once I've made it through and I get to the other side of surgery, I just kind of sit here and I'm like, this is sort of a surprise and an honor. So yeah, it's cool. What was I just gonna say? Something about the, thank you, Rebecca. A lot of people tell me that, and I surely don't feel strong or courageous, and my biggest thing is just, and this goes for especially this right now, the what do you call it? Surgery and recovery. But my biggest thing, anytime that I've gone through something hard, is just remembering that everything is out of my control. And the only one that can make choices based on my situation is God. And so I just have to rest in knowing that. And then also in knowing that no matter what he does, whether it's super easy and, you know, not a big deal, or whether it's, oh, it's getting tired. Or whether it's super hard like this and a little bit of a big deal. That's all I can do is just know that no matter what, he's got it and he doesn't make a mistake. So, somebody typed something, I think. Let me find it. Oops. God's not through with you yet. I guess so, because he's got something planned if I'm still here. I thank him every minute. There's peace in knowing that God is in. Amen. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, I think, um, well, before I had the transplant and I talked to you guys, I shared a bunch of different things that were in my heart and mind. And one thing that I remember sharing is like one thing I used to struggle with was why God chooses certain people to go through certain things, cuz I could see somebody, like an example, seeing a mom close in age to me that has a son or daughter close in age to one of my kids who's battling cancer. It's easy for me to cry and be angry and be upset and say, why? That isn't fair. Why does that family have to go through that? You know, seeing a healthy family, mom and dad are healthy and the kids are healthy, and they just get to like live what I would call like, or what looks like on the outside, an easy, happy life. That feels unfair to me because that's never been my life. And so anyway, there's extremes. Like you can feel completely burdened either way, but at the same time, God's going to put every one of us through something to show us something about himself and to show others about our faith in him. And I really believe that. I believe that for some reason he saw something in me that he liked, and he decided to use it for his glory. So and it makes us stronger, and it teaches us more about his character, stuff like that. And I get excited to see what my kids are learning about it too. They're little, but they just they, you know, we've prayed about it a lot with them, talk openly with them about it, so they get to see that our God is a God of miracles. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, I'm always praying about lives that I can try to touch and people that I can try to be there for if there are any. And it seems like just being at this hospital the last almost 3 months, I guess. I've met a lot of people, and I have been blessed by them. So I hope that I have been able to be a blessing for them too, because that's what life's about. Sharing life with each other and encouraging and loving each other. So there's that. Thank you. I definitely try. Definitely try. Do you see my neck? My heart is beating so fast. That's my new heart. They give me some of the medications are to make my heart go, like, beat fast. it's supposed to be good for something after you transplant it. So they did an echo the other day, or was it today? I'm not even kidding, all my days run together, but and for the, like, they've been doing echoes since surgery, but when they did this one, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I've never actually watched my new heart. Like, I listened to it one time and it sounded kind of weird, but like, I looked on the screen and the lady that was doing the echo asked me if I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I realized I haven't ever seen my new heart. And she got excited, so I looked on the screen and I was watching. Sorry for that. But I was watching and it was crazy, you guys. Like, have you ever watched like an echo, the ultrasound of your heart? And like, it's like stuff is moving everywhere and pumping and all this stuff is going on. And I've never had that ever till now. So to see like all that stuff going on, and I'm thinking like, that's my heart, like that's inside of me, all crazy like that. Like, I don't know, cause Katie, her name's Danielle, but yeah, so I was excited about the echo, seeing that that my heart was crazy and beating and whole. Like, I've only ever had half of a heart that I could watch on the echoes all my life. So to see that was really weird, but really cool. Yeah, so Danielle was a nurse of mine on CCU. That's where I waited for the transplant for 2 months. Or 8 weeks, whoever's counting. And she and I got pretty close. And I would always talk about God and color my God pictures and and things like that. But I told her, so when the night that I found out I was getting my transplants, the next morning, she stayed after work and hung out with me for a while. She was crying. I was fine until she walked in the room, and then she was crying, so then I started crying. But yeah, so we hung out, and then she was asking, like, everyone was kind of like surprised that I was really just like, didn't have a lot of emotion. I didn't really know what to think or feel. But anyway, so she was asking me, like, are you excited? Are you scared? And I told her probably both. And I said, because, like, what if something happens? And she said, Sarah, you believe in all that God's will and stuff. And I laughed really hard. So she wrote it on the board. You know how, like, the hospital rooms have boards with the patient information? She wrote on there, like, you believe in the God's will and stuff. So I keep believing in it. And I keep bugging her about it. I think she's having a rough week. But I try to still encourage her where I can. Ugh. So yeah, lots of the nurses from that floor have come to see me. I remember there were 4 of us in CCU waiting. Oh my word, my battery's dying. That's a wall. Okay, I'll finish this up. But there are 4 of us waiting. 3 of us have gotten our hearts. And CCU, so the 3 that have gotten hearts were all on the same floor, which is called step down, which is the last floor that you go to before you go home, unless you have to go back to CTICU, which is where you go right after surgery. And I've had to go back there already. I don't know about the other guys, but I see them. So that's fun. The one guy that's still at CCU, his wife comes to visit me though. So be praying for him. He really wants his heart. But just so you know what an awesome hospital this is. They don't just take whatever heart or liver or kidney or whatever it is. But they had to turn down 4 hearts for this other guy that's waiting still, because they need one to be just right. And if there's like any little flaw with it and it scares them, then they won't even attempt, which is awesome because they don't mess around. They're a really good hospital here. I'm very happy to be here. There's some weird stuff, but the doctors are pretty awesome. Hey! You found me! I just announced that I was about to get off though, because my phone battery is dying. Sorry. But I will be back. You know me. And, so, love you guys. Sorry. Love you too. Have a good night too. Maybe I'll charge my phone a little bit and then I can message you later or something. Yeah, sorry I was missing for a while, but thanks for checking on me. I know Sandra was worried, so she reached out and checked with my nephew to see how I was doing. So thank you. You guys are sweet. But I'll be back. I'll try to come back to YouTube again soon. But I'm kind of in pain and sitting at a funny angle anyway, so I should probably get some rest. Thank you for all the care, you guys. All the care, all the prayer. Any other rhymes I should make? Good night, lumens. Good night, fusers. Thank you. I hope I do too, because it's been glare when you stare. Good night, Grandpa Rowe. Papa Woe. All right. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks again.